The Lotus Elise is one of my all-time favourite cars. Since its introduction in 1997, the Lotus Elise design has become nothing short of iconic. If you want a road legal racing car on a tight budget, the Elise is almost certainly on your shopping list. However, with every year that passes, this realistic and affordable sports car strays further out of reach, at least for me. So I have no choice but to live my Lotus Elise fantasies vicariously through simulators. And as always, my sim of choice is Assetto Corsa. The variant of this car that is in Assetto Corsa is the Elise SC, yet another special edition that hit the market in 2008. It uses the same basic 1.8 litre Toyota engine that produces 217 brake horsepower. That doesn't sound like a lot, but in a car that weighs just 929 kilos, 200 horsepower is plenty. Weight, or rather the lack of it, was key to every stage of the Elise design, and it's no more obvious than inside the cockpit. Getting inside is notoriously tricky, requiring a nimble manoeuvre over the door sill and into the low front seats. Much of the lower surfaces are bare metal, with just a shallow dashboard, small instrument cluster and a lightweight Momo steering wheel in front of the pilot. But of course, none of that really matters in racing simulators. We're just here for the drive, so back to the engine. The supercharged SC was at one time the fastest production Elise so far. The 217 brake horsepower it produced propelled the car from 0 to 60 in just 4.4 seconds, and to 100 miles per hour in 10.8. In fact, its power to weight ratio of 244 brake horsepower per tonne matches something like the Audi R8 V8 for more than half the cost from a dealership. Whichever way you look at the numbers, what you have in the Elise SC is nothing short of a miniature supercar. And let me tell you, the smiles per hour obliterate anything else on the road. The Elise is a rear-wheel driven, mid-engined car. So, it's of no surprise that a car of this weight produces a little bit of understeer every now and again. Although the front end might be a bit frustrating, when you get back on the power it's encouraging to find how controllable the tail is. Obviously, if you put your foot to the floor it's easy to spin the rears. You would think that a rear wheel drive mid-engined car would have horrible oversteer, like the Toyota MR2. However, the supercharged Elise slides progressively, and without a limited slip diff, grip returns quickly but neatly so that flourishes on the exit of corners become satisfyingly regular. In my opinion, this is one of the best looking Elise models. Compared to the original, it's much more aggressive and menacing. It's lower to the ground, has wider wheel spacing, and most of the flabby curbs of the original have been worked out of the body. The air intakes look dangerous and the headlights look like spider's eyes. Moving to the rear, the four singular lights pay homage to some classic sports cars. The massive splitter is painted silver, just so you know it's there, and the spoiler is beautifully worked into the shape of the body. It's a shame that in recent times the look of the Elise has once again been smoothed out and made to more look cuddly than its predecessors. Although my favourite looking Lotus is the Esprit Turbo, I think that the Elise SC comes in at a close second. Largely though, you just drive in an extremely pure, unfussy way, enjoying the pared back simplicity with which the Elise allows you to execute the actions of braking, turning and accelerating, and because of this accuracy you'll never feel like you're fighting a road or track. However tight and technical the tarmac may be, you can just enjoy it. It is a massively exciting car to drive and the performance is very usable. Rookie drivers will find this car forgiving, whereas veterans will relish in the chance to thrash it around and improve their driving skills without getting into too much trouble. The Elise is a true driver's car. Now time to give it its scores. As stated, I think this car looks incredible, therefore I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. The sounds in this car aren't the best, but the supercharged whine really is unique with this one. 6 out of 10 for sound. The best part of the Elise is its handling. It's very accessible, but if you push it too hard it makes sure you know you made a mistake. 8 out of 10 on handling. The Elise isn't the fastest or most powerful, but it just doesn't need to be. Speed 4 out of 10. If there's one word for this car, it's drivable. The lightweight and relatively low horsepower makes this a race car for anyone. Drivability 8 out of 10. So the total score for the Lotus Elise SC is a 6.6 out of 10. Thank you for watching. This has been my first video review of an Assetto Corsa car. If you enjoyed, please consider hitting those like and subscribe buttons if you would like to see more, and drop any cars you'd like to see me to review in the comments with a reason why. Thank you.